I recently had a great panel discussion at one of the local retirement communities, and one of the attendees asked me this question. So, Alex, what is the biggest mistake that you see on your end that retirees make when it comes to investments? So I gave it some thought, and the answer was, well, for young retirees specifically, those in their 60s to early 70s, one of the biggest mistakes is when they invest too conservatively. And for those of you who haven't met me yet, my name is Alex Seleznev. I'm the founder and president of Capital Squared Financial, a wealth advisory firm. So back to the question, well, why is that the case? Why invest in very conservatively is a potential issue? Well, in many cases, it's not really the retirees' mistake. They read all of those generic materials on the internet, or they work with advisors who do not fully understand how it works, during someone's distribution stage of life, which can be very different from the accumulation stage. So once you start digging a bit deeper, well, here's what you can potentially find. Again, for many young retirees, at least on our end, when we plan for their retirement, we're talking 20 to 30 years in retirement. And if you invest too conservatively, well, that simply increases the chance of you running out of money in your 80s or in your 90s. The second reason, well, if you work with couples, which is actually very interesting, in many cases, one of them wants to invest more aggressively and the other one more conservatively. So you certainly need to account for that difference in opinion. So that certainly impacts the plan. And then finally, which is again quite common, is when you account for the couple's other resources, their social security income, their pension income. Perhaps one of them or both of them plan to work at least part-time in retirement, so that generates additional cash flow. So the bottom line is, in many cases, investing too conservatively early in your retirement can be a potential mistake. So are you investing too conservatively?